A Florida Republican congressman just announced his own retirement in the wake of Speaker Ryan's momentous decision to step down from the House of Representatives. Rep. Dennis Ross represents a conservative-leaning district between Orlando and Tampa, and says he thought it was a slow news day and was planning to retire already by telling his staff when Fox News broke word of the speaker's decision. Facebook and YouTube's new algorithm changes have decimated the reach and the ad revenue of independent news sources like ours. Please become a patron of our news website and help us pay our reporters by making a small contribution. View our Patreon page or donation link. The Florida district Ross represents is rated a 5 by the nonpartisan Cook Report, making it one of the 100-plus districts more liberal than the seat Democrat Conor Lamb won in Pennsylvania last month. The Tampa Bay Times reports that Representative Ross has good reason to spend more time with his family. 8 years takes its toll on you. When you feel like a stranger in your hometown, it's time to say, there's got to be an exit strategy at some point, Ross said in an interview, noting he planned on serving 10 years, or 5 terms. Ross, 58. Said he wants to spend more time at home, with 2 sons getting married within the year. He cited the grind of travel to and from Washington and having to constantly raise money. My wife and I decided this is a good time. The retiring Republican claims that the coming blue wave had nothing to do with his decision. Rep. Dennis Ross began his career in Florida's State House, where he voted for the infamous Stand Your Ground law to please the NRA, a bill credited with increasing homicide rates in Florida, which then spread across state houses. He will leave the House with an A rating from the NRA and a 0% rating from the NAACP. Rep. Ross plans to return to the practice of law and teaching political science part-time now that he has finished devastating America's long-term fiscal health to deliver $1.50 in weekly tax savings to most working Americans, but billions to corporations, and helping sabotage Obamacare. Republican congressmen, who are complicit with the Trump agenda, literally cannot abandon their political careers fast enough to time their announcements not to conflict. But it will still take a large wave of blue voters in this November's election before we see meaningful changes like gun reform or fiscal sanity or a check on President Trump's unbridled power to do harm in Washington, D.C., at the start of next year. Like and share this video on Facebook and Twitter if you agree. Don't forget to support this channel by clicking on the donation link down below and subscribing so you never miss any of our trending reports. What do you think about this report? Scroll down to comment below. Now if you are seeking the latest trends in fashion, and electronics and gifts and more at the best prices, please feel free to visit www.atthesmall.com. Once again, that is www.atthesmall.com.